What is the very first thing a woman notices about an older man? Forget the expensive watch. Forget the luxury car. It's not even the grey hair that captures her attention. And if you think attraction is only about money or status, then you may be overlooking the one thing that truly creates lasting impact. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down 3 powerful qualities that women instantly recognize in mature men. These traits have very little to do with age itself and everything to do with experience, emotional intelligence, and wisdom. And the final quality might be the one that makes a man completely unforgettable. The first quality isn't physical at all. It's something deeper. It's the calm energy a man carries with him. Men who have gone through challenges, learned from mistakes, and experienced life tend to develop a quiet sense of stability. Women are naturally drawn to a man who remains composed when situations become uncomfortable or unpredictable. A younger man may panic over a small inconvenience, like spilling a drink, saying the wrong thing, or facing an awkward silence. He may immediately try to fix the situation or prove that he's still in control. But an older, wiser man often responds differently. He has already faced bigger problems in life. He understands that not every moment needs a dramatic reaction. Instead of becoming tense, he stays relaxed. He takes a breath, smiles lightly, wipes the table calmly, and continues the conversation as if nothing important happened. That kind of emotional control creates a powerful impression. Why? Because calmness communicates confidence without needing to announce it. It tells people that you are secure within yourself. Women often associate this type of composure with emotional safety. It creates an atmosphere where they can relax instead of feeling pressured or judged. And in today's world, where so many people constantly seek attention and validation, a calm and grounded presence becomes surprisingly rare and attractive. The second quality women quickly notice is intentional conversation. This is where maturity becomes impossible to fake. Many people hear words, but very few truly listen. A mature man understands the difference. Intentionality in conversation means you are fully present in the moment. You are not simply waiting for your turn to speak, or thinking about how to impress the other person. Instead, you listen carefully with genuine curiosity. You ask thoughtful questions that go beyond surface-level topics. You pay attention not only to the words being spoken, but also to the emotions behind them. This type of communication immediately stands out because it feels authentic. Women can often sense when a man is performing, trying too hard, or following rehearsed lines just to appear attractive. But when a man listens with sincere attention, it creates a completely different experience. It shows emotional maturity. It shows patience. And most importantly, it shows respect. The next time you find yourself in a conversation, try something simple. Instead of mentally preparing your next response while the other person is still talking, focus entirely on understanding what they are saying. Pause for a moment before responding. You can even briefly reflect on what they shared before adding your own thoughts. This small change instantly makes conversations feel deeper and more meaningful. People naturally remember those who make them feel heard and understood. Now we arrive at the final quality, the one that ties everything together and can make any man truly unforgettable: active self-care. And no, this isn't just about appearance or going to the gym. Real self-care is about how a man values himself and his life. It's reflected in the way he takes care of his health, his mindset, his habits, and his environment. A man who practices self-care sends a subtle but powerful message. I respect myself, and I take responsibility for my well-being. Women notice this immediately. They notice the man who takes care of his body not out of vanity, but because he values his energy and health. They notice the man who manages stress without constantly complaining. They notice the man who continues learning, improving, and growing, instead of becoming bitter or stagnant with age. True maturity is not about giving up on yourself as the years pass. It's about evolving into a stronger, wiser, and more balanced version of yourself. And here's the interesting part. Active self-care also influences how a man treats others. A man who respects himself often communicates better, sets healthier boundaries, and approaches relationships with more confidence and emotional balance. He doesn't desperately seek approval because he already has self-respect. That quiet confidence becomes magnetic. He doesn't desperately seek approval because he already has self-respect. That quiet confidence becomes magnetic. In the end, what women notice most in an older man is not perfection. It's not flawless looks or endless wealth. It's emotional steadiness, intentional presence, and the discipline to continue taking care of himself and growing through life. These are the qualities that create real attraction because they reflect depth, wisdom, and character. And unlike physical appearance, these traits only become stronger with time.